Previously on 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim.
Oh, hell. He's coming. All right, listen up. I'll be waiting for you after school. You better not forget.
Watch, he's gonna be a total... No, not try again. Watch, he's gonna be a total bitch again to her. Man.
Juro!
Oh, hey Yokoshiji.
Sorry, I know it's late. I'll make some dinner.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
But you can't just skip dinner.
I already got ramen with Amiguchi-kun earlier.
Who's
You're
Amiguchi?
still
Is it the
growing.
girl?
If ramen's all you eat, you won't get the
Yo,
texture.
Iori's the girl. You... My god.
Man, movie's still not on.
Poor girl.
Extra innings.
Poor girl. Poor girl. Wow. Wow. I don't get what the living situation here is, but wow. First is the character. I know, I was making a joke, Fab. I was making a joke. Tempted to see what Iori is up to. Complete Neji Ogata's Victims of Poison event. Man, there's a lot of locked stuff. Natsuno Minami's Exterminator event. Well, that doesn't sound like fun. No. It's different. His Kurabe is different from his Kurabe, and Kurabe is the same as this Kurabe as such Kurabe event. Yes. It's like that one time King Vegeta Frieza blew it up, my lord. Blew up what? Myself, my son, or the planet? Yes, smart-ass motherfucker. Yeah, Christian, don't tell me anymore. Or I'm gonna have to stop reading. Don't even guide me on how to unlock stuff, or I'm gonna have to stop reading your comments. I don't want it. I want to enjoy the experience. Don't talk about anything story-based. Talk banter-based. Seriously. Alright, who do I feel like playing now? See, I'm stuck between these two because I can't play, like, Ari Girl. You unlocked Nenji. Do you want to try him now? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I'm kind of stuck on these two right now. And I'm not interested in Nazi Boy yet. Fuck it. Let's see what Juro's up to.
Sure.
Yeah, Christian, I know. I might have said at the beginning of the game, but I don't want to be guided how to unlock certain things. I want to enjoy the experience. Please. Stop with the tips unless I ask from now on, please. I don't need the tips. Let me enjoy the game. Let us banter and enjoy the game. Don't be like, okay, you do that one next time, unlock this one. Okay, you do that. It kind of gets annoying. Come on, man. Banter, please. No more guides. I don't need a guide. I don't need a walkthrough. Let me just enjoy it. Oh, there's the girl with the pigtails in the background that we can't play yet that can turn into a robot. I mean, can pilot a robot. Ha! I forgot her name. Ah, crap, it's Morgana. I'm calling you Morgana.
Amiguchi's gone missing again. Betty's at the cafeteria. Get ready to head over.
Wait, didn't we do this already?
Are you thinking of crashing his place again?
Why not?
I could have sworn we had this conversation before.
Oh yeah, almost forgot.
Hmm?
I never finished reading this.
We definitely haven't had this conversation. Ooh, 4 greens. Now I'm...
Shall we go home together? Sorry, I have plans. You too?
Okay, so this is just a different day of the same thing that we did.
She always seems to be sleeping. It's odd.
She's fucking with time.
And then she shows up in my dreams. I can't help but be a little curious about her.
Oh,
Come to think of it,
Crap. I gotta get going.
I saw Shiba-kun in a dream the other day. A pretty creepy one.
Later.
Something about an android.
Can I talk to the girls?
I guess it's about that time.
Huh? Ooh, so Iori's gonna stick around here. No, where you going? I was gonna talk to you! Fuck! I thought because she had like black on her name, it meant that she'll stick around, but apparently not.
She always seems to be sleeping, and then I can't help but be a...
Wow, this game, like quick time events. Quick!
That movie's a hidden gem. It's tough to get a hold of these days. Amiguchi-kun's not the most responsible guy, but he's smart, athletic, and popular with the ladies. On top of that, his family is rich. He's got all the latest video game consoles in his room.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna peak in his teens. Timeline. Move to this checkpoint. I want to see what's talking. Ha! Now I'm fucking with time.
Bad news, Juro.
I'm a Time Lord, bitch!
Amiguchi's gone missing again. Eddie's at the...
Are you thinking of...
Why not?
Usami-chan,
Oh, yeah,
would you like
almost
to get
forgot.
crepes on our way home? I'd love to, but...
I never
Did you just
told
look at me, Morgana? Did you just...
Okay.
Is that this week's issue?
Yep.
Last week was a real cliffhanger. I'm dying to know what happens.
Well then, allow me to explain.
Oh, they're checking him out. She's interested. Morgana likes someone out of the two guys. I'm not sure which, but she likes one of them. She's paying a lot of attention.
After all hell breaks loose, the main character just...
Yeah?
Stop right there.
Yeah.
One more word, and you're going on my shit list.
Oh.
Shall we go home together? Sorry, I have plans. You too?
Didn't you want to go to Amiguchi-kun's house?
Whoops.
Sorry, Miwa-chan.
This is no time to be reading
It's
comics,
okay.
huh?
I'll go home by myself. Crap. I gotta get going.
God, it's a bad smell. I want to talk to Iori.
I
Get away
can't
from me.
wait to. See you, Miwa-chan.
You clingy fuck. Get away.
Bye.
I don't have a cassette player. Then why'd you buy it?
I guess it's about that time.
Something up? You're staring.
It's nothing.
Fuyusaka's avoiding you. Did you look up her skirt or something?
No. What kind of guy do you think I am?
I'm just saying.
It is weird, though. I wonder why she's acting that way.
She probably likes you. Fucking humans.
Let's head to the cafeteria.
Man, that cafeteria, you're either gonna
If we're
get
too
food or
slow,
get
we'll
shot.
lose him. Don't forget your bag.
Hey, about Fuyusaka-san. I notice she always leaves during break time.
And? What about it?
I'm just wondering where she goes all the time.
A giant robot.
Judging from what the other girls have been saying, she runs off to the nurse's office to take a nap.
Doesn't naps mean she's in another timeline or something?
She's sleeping?
What? You want to follow her to bed?
Come on, quit it.
Oh shit. Everyone's just fucking with time. Stop fucking with time, children.
Okay, it's not the one you were looking for, but... I found a little something else you've been wanting to see.
Oh god, it's porn.
You know, that hardcore foreign movie?
Oh god, it is. It is.
Don't make it sound so creepy. It's just a sci-fi flick.
Just because they're using machines does not make it sci-fi. It's still porn.
I also taped the next episode of that drama series. The one where the alien runs away to Earth.
Is that the one where he teleports from the UFO to the bridge?
Oh, you've seen it already?
I don't really remember watching it, but
Stop fucking with time.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
How much do you want to mess up the timelines? Yes. Fuck. God damn it.
While I was taping that show, I remembered something else.
God damn it. Stop remembering. Quick, someone get a hammer and bang him over the head.
They were airing UFO wars on TV. I can't believe I missed it.
It's like Robot Wars, except with UFOs. If there are aliens and they're watching us, what do you think they think of us? They probably see us as the most primitive group of idiots. This week on Earth, World War III might spark, China is about to have an economic crash, and Australia is kicking off summer with giant man-eating spiders. Will the citizens survive? Find out next time on Earth! God damn it!
I actually taped UFO Wars myself. Want to borrow it?
Oh, I'm in luck.
The quality's not that great, though. I recorded it in EP mode.
Jeez, get your hands on some better tapes.
What the fuck is an EP mode? I mean, I had cassette tapes back in the day, but I don't know what EP mode even is.
In that movie, an alien's UFO breaks down. So he runs away to take refuge on Earth. There's a famous scene where he teleports onto a bridge.
So, like, this is the equivalent of, like, stealing someone's car and running out of fuel or breaking a tire and parking it on the side of the road and running into a local park or something. Earth is the local park. God damn it.
We can't go to his place every single day. What if we're annoying him?
Then let him be annoyed. I still get to play his games.
Wow. You know what? Having kids, I don't want my kids to be the richest. Reason being, they're gonna get used. People are gonna pretend to be their friends to get their shit. And then they're gonna be depressed when they find out. You want your kid to not be the most rich, but you don't want him to be without either. You want him to be somewhere in the middle. You want him to learn the importance of having to work for something, but you don't want him to be suffering either. But then again, I know for a fact that not having anything motivates you to hustle. Because I didn't even get an allowance, so I had to hustle. So I had to learn how to become a capitalist very early on. You know, very much to the dismay of my ancestors. Because, I mean, let's face it, rich kids everywhere. I need cash. I'm a hustle, you know? Wait, now that I think about it, I might have actually sold my Pokemon cards at the time, rather than... Yeah, I think I did. I remember in the 4th grade, they were having like this, you know, this thing where everyone like tries to sell something, and everyone's selling biscuits and shit, and I was selling like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards to kids. Man, I made a fucking fortune. Yeah, the common cards are 50 cents. Ooh, the rare ones are $5 a piece. I fucking walked away with like $400 in the 4th grade. At the time, a PlayStation 2 was $250. That's how much money I walked away with. And then I remember at some point, some kids didn't want to buy cards, they just wanted to play. I'm like, alright, I'll play you. And I ended up winning, kept winning the best cards. At one point I ended up with 12 Blue Eyes White Dragons, and I was selling them for like $15 each. I even had a Japanese one. I was like, fine, I'll play you. I was like, yay. $15 each. It's like, the kid's like, I really want it. I'm like, $15. It's like, but it was mine. I'm like, was. $15. And then the kid's parent comes across. It's like, give the card back to my child. I'm like, your child didn't want to buy a card. He wanted to play a game. He bet and he lost. This is an excellent experience for your kid. He's going to learn. And she's like, I'll tell on your parents. And I'm like, go for it. My dad will just tell you to fuck off. It's like, yeah, you want to admit your child's stupid? Your child made a bet and lost. It's a good lesson about gambling early on. Miss Karen. I didn't realize at the time, but she was a Karen. Point was, I didn't give a shit. My dad didn't give a shit. Like, my dad would give a shit if I got fucked over. It's like, oh, you actually made a good business deal? I'm impressed. That would be worth more than $15 now? Well, like, yeah, now. At the time, you know what I mean? The importance of holding valuable assets. Now I'm learning that. you have to go through the learning experience to learn the value of things, you know? The people buying them now for a lot of money are the people that didn't have them back in the day, that have become successful and now are spending their success getting that itch of what they didn't have as a kid. Whereas I hustled for it and I had it as a kid. Now I'm hustling for adult things, like cocaine and hookers. Always remember why you're doing it. Cocaine and hookers. You know what? I now know why they call Bender from Futurama Bender. Because he's always on a bender. That's what they call it. He's always on a bender. I fucking love it. You know what? I watched a little bit of Futurama when it was like after Simpsons. When I was like 10 or 11. I don't think I ever fully understood or appreciated it. But we need to watch that. Kuma taught a valuable lesson about gambling. We need to learn about... You know what? My first experience investing was when Eminem ended up coming to Australia, and he had like one show only, and I managed to buy some tickets, and people wanted to buy them, and I sold half of my tickets, and I was holding on to the other half because I wanted the price to really inflate, because, you know, one show only, everyone wants to go see Eminem. And then he did something that I did not expect. He announced a second show. So I learned the importance of quantity and that you can't always predict market conditions. I thought the supply was fixed. It wasn't. And so the tickets I could have sold for like triple the price that I bought them weren't exactly worth triple after he announced the second show. So I got burnt a little bit, but I learned a valuable lesson. So you were a scalper. I was a hustler. Mate, I was surrounded by rich kids. I didn't have an allowance. And I worked on Fridays in a restaurant for 10 bucks an hour. If I could make $100 selling kids M&M tickets, which I knew they wanted to buy, but they didn't want to go to the city and wait in line to buy the tickets, I fucking would. I had to work for my money. It's not like these kids were going without. It's just that these kids were too fucking lazy to do it themselves. I was providing a delivery service for products that they wanted that they didn't know was on sale. Remember that time I told you guys about how I was selling PlayStation 2 game saves? When I was selling the saves of Ratchet and Clank with all the bolts and stuff unlocked for like 40, 50 bucks. Like, that's what I was doing, man. I had to. What was I gonna do? Keep working for 10 bucks an hour? Fuck that. I kept working for 10 bucks an hour, but like, I wanted games too, you know? So I made money by playing those games. You know how many hours it takes of playing Ratchet? This is before walkthroughs were a thing. To find all the gold bolts. I probably clocked 200 hours on that game. Because that's all I had when I went home. Games. Which no one would buy for me. So I had to work for them. I worked my ass off. Trust me, I know the value of money. And then in university, I fucking lose everything and have to work 2 jobs to keep a roof above my head. I was on the streets, man. I was raised on the streets, motherfucker. I was beat up for being white, alright? I was raised on the streets. I was in the hood in Australia, man. I know what the streets are like. Alright? I was beat up. I was a fucking European kid that migrated to Australia. And I thought everyone would be friendly like where I came from. And I tried to be friendly from people and make friends. You know what I got for it? I got beat the living shit out of. That was a fun experience. As a kid, you could just walk up to people and be like, hey, you might make friends and play with them. In Australia, you say, hey, you get beat up by a bunch of kids in high school. What the fuck? Oh yeah, that's not gonna cause any problems long term. And I go back home, like all bloodied and bruised and shit. And my father's like, what the fuck happened to you? You know, in Serbian. And I like explain what happened. I was like, yeah, well, they're animals. You should fight back. And I'm like, They're twice my size. And it's like, that's no excuse. Yeah, that was my father in a nutshell. Did I mention he was a racist? So yes, I don't speak the language. I get beat up by a bunch of kids, and my father's telling me that they're animals. It's like, 4 years later, I finally had enough and I snapped. 4 years. 4 years. Every recess and lunch getting beat up by kids in a school. Finally snapped. Was running away from the kids. And I told this story before, but there was like a section that were building demountables. You know how they sometimes put those like steel rods in the ground to mark where like the cinder block concrete, and so I'm basically running and I'm being chased by like probably a dozen kids. And in primary school, you've got from like year 1 all the way to year 6. So you have kids from like 7 all the way up to like 12, 13. I was 8. Wait, 8 or 9, something like, I don't remember the exact age. But I'm being chased by kids a lot taller than I am, a lot bigger than I am. Like, I've got no chance. And multiple kids that have already beat me up. And I'm running, and I thought if I go into the out of bounds area, they'll stop running because they'll be scared of getting in trouble by the teacher. They didn't want to beat me up. I don't give a fuck about getting in trouble. They keep following me. And I know they're going to stop following me. So I found one of these rods and I actually pulled it out. It was actually quite loose. And then as the kid was coming, I just swung. Hit him right across the face. He dropped. There were ambulances involved, all that shit. I had to leave the school and all of that. And I remember my father, like, you know what I mean? There was like ambulances, there were cops. Like, no one even questioned me. My father was a scary motherfucker. I just ended up leaving the school, going to another place. And then I learned the importance of fighting back. So when I moved to another school, and one of the older kids in year 6 was picking on me, and I was in the 4th grade, I beat the shit out of him. Like, he picked on me, I tackled him to the ground, and I beat the shit out of him. It was like my first or second day. And everyone in the school saw it. No one fucked with me. I went from this playful, innocent kid to a... You know how you see those guys in prison that are just like explosive? Like, you don't want to look at him the wrong way? That was me. That's how much I was beat up. That was basically me. I was so desocialized and picked on so much that I thought everyone had it out for me. That was me. So yes, I know a little about what child abuse does. And I understand why some kids grow up really angry. Been there, done that. And I also know the cure to the problem. Some kids need to stop being assholes, some parents need to stop being shit, and society needs to take a little bit of responsibility for their neglectful habits of the youth. Because kids are what you let them be. And they'll be like, oh, you turned out alright. I'm like, really? Stroke of luck, huh? Turned out alright. I could have ended up in prison. I could have done armed robbery. I could have done any of these things. But by the grace of God, okay, let's give the credit to God, I somehow ended up getting a degree and a job. Oh, really? You don't want to give credit elsewhere? You're not going to give credit to the kid that actually had to suffer to get there? Oh, okay. Cool. It's fine. In high school, my anger was explosive, but I had no real way to use it. My anger is still explosive. I just bottle it in for now. Still waiting for one big one to go off. You need an avenue to let out that. I found martial arts. That helps me. Or fitness. Or jogging. Or anything. Because you don't want to bottle that shit up. That's bad. That's bad for you. I remember watching Anger Management with Jack Nicholson and Adam Sandler. And he describes there's 2 types of angry people. There's the angry type of person that's yelling at the cashier for not letting them take the coupon. That's the explosive. The implosive is the cashier that takes it every single day, bottles it up, and then one day shoots up the entire convenience store. Don't be the implosive kind. Don't bottle that shit up. Find an avenue. That's what worked for me. Like, you need an outlet. it doesn't matter what it is, you know, as long as you're not hurting anyone. Like, if it's sport. You know, like, let's be real. People are aggressive creatures. That's why they're like sport. It's not because they're like fucking kicking a ball around or like holding a ball while they charge into the opposing team. People like aggression. You need an outlet that works for you. Could be throwing a ball, could be kicking a ball, could be punching a bag, could be punching people. You've got to find something. You don't want to bottle that shit up because eventually, like all things, you will hit the breaking point. And when that breaks, it's not going to be good for anyone. That's my word of advice. You know, when I really think about it, I was a scary fucking kid. I was a scary fucking kid. I have mellowed out so fucking much. Jesus. I was a scary motherfucker. My anger was control. I never exerted other than when my younger brother annoyed me and I wasn't physically violent. I know Taekwondo is an outlet for exercise. Did you see my comment about my advice? My dad told him similar advice when I was bullied as a young kid, since I was taught not to be violent by my parents and the church. Then he said if they are picking a fight, fight back. After that, I was no longer bullied. Yeah. I learned the same lesson. People are cowards. I've actually learned that lesson. People are cowards. And if you call them on it, even if they beat you up, they won't want to fight you again. Because they don't want hard targets. They'll always go for the easy target. You don't have to win. You just have to fight. And they won't pick on you anymore. Thing with me was, I turned into this kid that I could read people's emotion just at a glance. I could tell when someone was bluffing. And I'm not talking about the thing about like breaking eye contact or something. I could feel it. I could see it on them. Even if they were holding eye contact, I could notice their breathing. I could notice the little bit of sweat on their forehead. I could notice the gulp. I could notice it. I could notice the slightest shake in their hand. I was that highly strung that I could literally notice it. And if someone was picking on me and they had even a little bit of hesitation, as soon as they blinked, I would jump on them like a lion. And I would just rip into them. I remember this one kid, like, he ended up like having me in a hold, and his hand was like here. And I literally bit in here, and I ripped off the skin. Like, all this skin here was ripped, and it was bloody. I just ripped. I just went ripped like an animal. This was in the schoolyard, by the way, with a bunch of other kids, so I was outnumbered. But when this kid started screaming and I was on him and I was hitting with my head, I got up and there was like blood in my mouth and I was looking. The other kids just fucking bounced. I was feral. I didn't even fight back hard. It was enough to keep bullies away. I had to make sure I wouldn't go too far with self-defense since the other kid could make me an outcast. See, I got lucky. I got really lucky because I found out very quickly for me personally that my aggression was from fear. That was the source of my aggression. And you might think, oh, you're being so violent, what are you afraid of? It's like, well, it's not that I'm violent, therefore I'm not afraid, but rather I'm afraid, therefore I'm violent. Which is why I understand animals so well. You know, an aggressive animal is not aggressive because it wants to be aggressive. It's aggressive because it feels threatened, and I was very much the same way. And my aggression was stemming from the fact that I was afraid everyone wanted to physically hurt me. And it didn't help that I was being physically picked on both at home and outside of home, so I had absolutely no time when that fear could go down. Like, I was always on edge. Which is not healthy for a young person. Not healthy for anyone, actually, but, like, whatever. And so I ended up getting into martial arts, and my first fear was actually hurting someone. And I remember, you know, we would always do like sparring and whatnot, and I'd always get put up with black belts, and I was always afraid of hurting them. I'm a kid, by the way, right? So I'm always afraid of hitting people. And I remember this one guy, and he was the first guy that did it. But he would never really go easy on you. He would always push you. You know, not like too much, but like he would always push you. And I couldn't hit. And he sort of like kept poking. And then I lashed out a little bit. And then I started hitting. And then he beefed it up and beefed it up and beefed it up. And I kept going. And then eventually I was like feral. And like it finished and I was like dead. And I was like bruised and he was like sort of smiling. And I remember Hachi came over and he's like, you know, the harder you go, the harder he'll go. And I was sort of like, I don't get it. So I realized very quickly that I can't hurt him. So it's okay. So me being afraid of hurting him and all these other things were all in my head. It was all a mental game. And then I started learning control. And I was like, right. So I'm afraid of this happening. That's all in my head. And I had to get to this realization by myself. So that's why I kind of got into psychology, because I had to get into it myself to understand myself in order to help myself. So now I sort of understand what works for me. And so I realized really quickly that my fear of hurting people, particularly in the dojo, was misplaced because I couldn't hurt them even if I tried. Like, let's face it, these guys could take a fucking beating. Like, you know, I mean, I was a kid, but like, I wasn't that strong. Like, I could be a tough kid, but I was not that tough. You know, plus, like, yeah, I was just wild and untamed. So, okay, I got rid of that fear. So I could actually train properly. I could actually, you know, train without worrying about hurting other people. And then I realized very quickly that you could actually use that fear. So I could de-escalate violent situations by calling a bluff, but not necessarily attacking. So up until that point, my recourse for someone being aggressive was being more aggressive, but it would turn physical. And I found that most aggressive people are aggressive, but they're afraid to make that move. And sometimes just calling that bluff is enough to de-escalate the situation, because you're showcasing that you're not afraid to go down if they want to. And so they realize they don't want to. So I started learning the head game of it. And so by the end of it, I was just like chill. I was like the quiet kid. You know, the one you look out for? That was basically me. And so I went from this explosive, feral, you know, like if someone picks on me, I will fight you, to like this kid that just kept to himself, spent most of the time in the library, you know, reading on the computer and all this sort of stuff. And then the whole Columbine thing, and we were studying bowling for Columbine, and all the kids are like, holy crap, that's him. He's gonna shoot up the school. And they were like saying like, oh, you know, like pipe bombs and all these kids and at this time I wanted to get into the military, so I was, you know, very adept at the military. And they were talking about like, oh, he's gonna make pipe bombs and all this shit. And I'm like, listen, if I was gonna do that, no one would be alive. And I wouldn't make the mistake like the kid from Columbine where they put the alarm on the wrong time. PM instead of AM. They were freaked the fuck out. Of course were the teachers. And of course the teachers fucking reported it. This kid's gonna be a high school shooter, blah, 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 blah. They end up expelling me until I get a psychological report to say that I'm not insane. How fucking ironic, right? So I ended up going to a shrink, and he does like a formal analysis and all that, and it's just like, this kid isn't insane. This kid is perfectly sane. You're wondering why those bombs failed? Oh yeah. You know those old wind-up clocks that you have with the alarms? They go di-di-di-di-di-di? They basically used one of those. So when the alarm went off, it would let off an electrical charge which would trigger the bomb. The problem was they set it on PM instead of AM. So the bombs would have gone off 12 hours later, which was kind of like too late. But you get what I mean, right? And then the fucking idiots started trying to let off the bombs by shooting them. And I'm just sitting there going, it's not C3, you moron! It needs an electrical charge, not a bullet! No, you can't shoot a fucking gas tank. You need an open... Like, that was literally me in high school. And the kids are just like... You know what I mean? Didn't help the fact that I knew how to use firearms as a kid growing up in Yugoslavia. Like, if there was a red flag for a kid that could be a high school shooter, it would have been me. But like, you know what I mean? Given the circumstances. But I wasn't stupid. And they were like, why would someone shoot up the school? I'm like, I don't know. Why would I throw my life away for a bunch of idiots? They didn't like being insulted, but they knew I was right. Why would I throw away my life? Fuck y'all. Your lives are pointless anyway as soon as you get out of high school. You've peaked. The rest of your life is all downhill. You know? Like I was that guy giving people a reality check. They fucking hated that. But they couldn't fight me. What disturbs me is so many teenagers want to blow up the school for the hell of it. It's not for the hell of it. They don't have anything to live for. That's the problem. That's the problem. If someone doesn't have a reason to live, that's where problems come in. And it becomes either one or two things. One is depression, in which they have no reason to live, so they basically crawl into a hole and slowly wither away. The other one becomes frustration, where they're angry at the world and they blame the world, and that becomes explosive. So it all stems back to the whole, guys, you need to take responsibility for the youth. You can't pick on them and poke them and break them and tell them they're shit and they have no reason to live and expect them to just do nothing. They're either gonna curl up and, you know, break down and find no reason to keep going, or they're gonna become so angry at the world that they're gonna want vengeance. And then people are surprised that shit like that happens. We as a society need to make sure we treat people properly. You know, people are what you make them. And quite frankly, kids are shits most of the time. I think I once kicked a kid in the face when he tried to aggravate me. My parents had to pay the kid's parents for doctor fees, so that taught me not to go too far. Wow. In Taekwondo, everyone at my rank was taller than me, so I had a hard time kicking them when their legs are longer than mine. Kick their legs. I learned the importance of cutting the tree down. I tended to be aggressive and would follow through unless my physically stopped. Nothing major. But I could have seriously hurt people when I lost it, like a flying hammer to the head, or steel-capped boots to the nuts. Ooh. Successfully threw the hammer, but missed. Was stopped before I could kick, but I was willing both times. You need an outlet, Hexen. You need an outlet. You need to find an outlet, man. Or that one time when I was under 10 when I choked my younger brother until he was blue in the face. Didn't even remember why. I just did. Hexen, you need to find an outlet. Trust me. You need an outlet. Something that lets you harness this energy into something constructive. Everyone has something. Some people do woodwork. Some people work with metals. Some people, I don't know, work in construction and just love breaking the shit out of buildings. Some people do martial arts. Some people do boxing and beat the shit out of the bag. Some people do weights and gym and just let it all out by smashing the shit out of those machines and weights and destroying their muscles. Gotta find you an outlet, man. It can be anything. It can be rugby. You know, you could be charging at a wall of big guys and just charge through them. Gotta find something that lets you harness that energy. You gotta harness that energy. You gotta use it for something. Otherwise, eventually it'll just consume you, man. Trust me. Been there. Done that. Gotta find something. There's gotta be something that you enjoy doing. Yeah, I know I need something. I'm just not a physical person usually, so it's hard. There's no such thing as a physical person, man. It's just something that you enjoy doing. Forget about what people think. Fuck people. Fuck people. Forget about outside. There's nothing fucking outside. It's just you and you. It's what you enjoy. If you enjoy going for long walks or hikes or running up down stairs or doing whatever you want, that's you. That's all you. There's actually something. There's actually a really good video called Spaceship U. I gotta give it to you. It's about mental health in quarantine, but it's really useful for all walks of life. It was just made with the context of lockdown. So I want you to watch it. This is what it's called. Just look it up on YouTube. Lockdown Productivity Spaceship U. It's a video that was made at the start of lockdown just to give people a cheat sheet on how to survive with quarantine. But I like, you know, how it works for anything. And it's worth a good watch. It's worth a good watch. The physical is very important for balance. I'm gonna find you something. It can be anything. All right, that was an enjoyable conversation. Do we want to take a quick 1 minute break and regroup, just so we can get our headspace? Hexen, you want to check out that lockdown productivity video? It might be useful. I like where the headspace is of that video. All right, quick 2 minute break, and we'll loop back in. All right, we're back. We're reset. By the way, guys, if any of you are having, like, you know, challenges and you don't want to put it in chat or something, that's cool. Just send me a DM. I'm on Discord. I'm around. I've been there. I've done that. Just send me a quick DM. And don't be shy. I know there's people probably watching and they don't want to comment in public, and that's completely cool. I can respect that. But, you know, don't worry. If I'm saying something that's resonating, don't be afraid to send me a quick DM. I'm more than happy to help. I've been there, I've done that. All right, let's get back to it. UFO War. My God, I miss Robot Wars. I remember that as a kid. That was the coolest shit. Robot Wars as a kid was the coolest shit. I actually want to go back and watch it. I know they got rid of it a long time ago, but that was such a cool thing. Building these fucking death robots.
Oh, I forgot I had a flyer in there. One for the Deimos movie.
Oh God, Deimos again. If this all turns out to be a big dream, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Or maybe that movie was an instruction manual on how to fight the Deimos. God damn it.
A sci-fi movie from 1954. Heavy on the special effects.
1954.
The first in what would become a long-running series.
Those aren't special effects, it's actual footage or some crap.
Hey, remember the original Deimos movie I mentioned? Mighty Kaiju Deimos? They're showing it at the theater right now.
Goku
Want to
Senkai.
see it?
Ah, God, I hate you.
Theater by Tsutsuji Station? I'd rather rent it on video. Then we can watch it on Amiguchi's big TV. Cheaper, too.
Wow. I've been traumatized by Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla was nuts. I haven't seen any of the Godzilla movies. And I haven't even seen King Kong movies. You could tell I'm like a real movie guy. I used to be, but I was into different categories of movies. I liked realistic movies. I really enjoyed watching Oz, which was a really good HBO series which would not be released today. It's about a maximum security prison where they have an experimental sort of society called Emerald City. Highly recommended. Very controversial. But they have a lot of actors from the 90s that were really popular at the time.
What's up with the yakisoba pond lately?
They're always sold out. Cafeteria. That's the long way around.
Buy shitloads of them.
Let's use the other stairway.
A guy that buys shitloads of yakisoba pun? That sounds like someone I know.
Not here either, huh?
Can I just comment?
Oh, crap. So much for gaming today.
Can I just, like, point out one thing? That's literally underwear. Like, look at the girl on the right. I could see everything. Shorts my ass. That's just ass.
Huh?
Whoops.
Oh, Juro-kun.
Hi, Minami-san.
Seriously? Haven't saved for a while. It's a gym school outfit. Yeah, leave it to Japanese guys to loot the shit out of the girls.
Think the girls might know where he is?
That's one way
Maybe
to
they've seen him
stimulate
somewhere.
the global
I know
population.
you were eavesdropping earlier. You know, Kisaragi and the others. Did they mention him?
I don't know.
Guess we're out of options. Let's just go.
Or...
What's up?
Well, you know, about that guy. I'm just
What?
wondering how long he's planning to stay over.
Huh?
Ah, right. About that. He's got a lot going on, you know?
I'm missing
If you could
context.
let him stay a bit longer, I'd appreciate it.
He's... Oh, living
the
at my
best.
place. There's a guy at my place?
Oh, would you look at the time? I've gotta go.
Wow.
Let's talk later, okay?
The school uniform has been vetted and approved by the school board and the local ethics committee and public morals committee. It's totally legit, Kuma. Yes, at a time when only men were part of all those committees.
Who's that chick?
Minami-san, my neighbor. My grandma's pretty close with her family.
You're looking pretty close yourself.
What are you trying to imply? This is a serious issue at home. I was supposed to have this free time to myself. So much for that.
Well, this was issues at home. Yes.
Ever since that day, my life's been turned upside down.
Kuma, knowing our luck, if women get onto that committee, she would be into young girls too. Oh wow, what a horrible life. A girl is cooking for you.
Guess I fell asleep.
You lucky bastard.
Smells good.
You don't say.
You're up. Dinner's almost ready. Could you get the chopsticks?
Lucky son of a bitch.
I fell asleep with the TV on.
Fucking delicious!
Thanks. Go ahead and place them at the table.
He's contributing.
She probably didn't realize it, but these are matching chopsticks, like for a married couple. That only makes me feel even more awkward.
She didn't realize it. Take the hint, you thick motherfucker!
There we go. It's like we're newlyweds or something. Okay, no. I'm not following that train of thought. I need to come up with a way to kick her out.
Dinner's ready. Shall we start?
Get out of your own way! Are you fucking joking? Are you fucking joking? Oh, this girl that lives at my house keeps cooking for me. I need to find a way to kick her out. Fuck, we got a spare bedroom. I like food. Fuck. What more do you want, man?
You have bags under your eyes. It's because you stay up late watching movies every night. You need to get to bed early.
We're the same age. Stop acting like you're my mom. Besides, I can't fall asleep even if I wanted to.
Oh? Why not?
Well, because you're here.
Me?
There's a girl living at my place. I can't fall asleep. The girl's cooking me dinner and shit. Just... Ah!
Have I done something wrong?
Come on. We're a boy and a girl alone together. Puberty exists. Are you trying to torture me?
You see, you saying that is more awkward than the thing itself. Like, you're so far up your own ass. It's hilarious.
Hey, we really shouldn't be living together like this.
Are you afraid of someone finding out?
Well, that's part of it. Anyway, I want you out of here by next month.
If you say so.
Someone's here.
Oh fuck, that sounds
Hide.
so real. Jesus, I thought someone was... Dude! Dude! It's like, a girl. She cook, she clean, she cute. Get out of my house! Ladies and gentlemen, this is why Japan's population is shrinking. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You know all those stories that you hear about, like, high school kids getting into these scenarios? You know, with, like, teachers and shit? And I'm just like... I had a cute teacher. I would've. In his defense, you can get suspected for riding a motorcycle wearing a school uniform. So imagine the consequences if they found out a boy and a girl were living together. I mean, go to another school. That'd be my solution. Because, fuck it. If you're going to get in trouble for living together, you might as well be sleeping together.
Juro-kun, are you home?
Minami-san. Couldn't you have knocked first?
She rang the bell.
Come on, your Granny Tamao and I are best buds. We're neighbors. Think I don't know my way around the place?
Wait, you're the one that got her in here?
Anyway, I've got a favor to ask.
Wait, I thought you said guy, not girl. What the fuck?
Oh my god, Juro-kun. I didn't know you cooked.
He didn't. Don't take the credit, I'ma slap you.
So, what's this favor you need?
If he tries to take the credit for the cooking, I swear to God. Damn, she... Imagine being Megumi right now. My God. My God. My God.
The favor is... Oh, Minami-san. I didn't know you lived so close.
Did you really need to come out?
You're Yakushiti-san, our classmate?
Dude.
Wait, no way. Are you two... Do you need something from him?
Oh God. So this is what they mean by being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
It's not what it looks like. This is just... You know...
Natsuno-san?
Ah!
Oh, come on in.
Pardon my interruption.
Oh, everyone just fucking come in while you're at it. You want to bring a news crew?
So this house is still standing.
What?
Who are you?
My name is Keitaro Miura.
So, it's kinda complicated, but yeah. I need you to let him stay over for a few days.
What is this, an orphanage?
I understand you're Tamao-san's grandson?
How do you know Minami-san?
Come on, I know you have a spare room. Just let him stay until your granny's back. In exchange, I won't tell anyone you're living with a girl.
That's not...
You,
The details don't matter.
you slut.
Just let him stay, alright?
You slut.
Thanks, see ya!
You. So what was your original? You see, you're already getting blackmailed. You might as well get sex out of it. I mean, you're already getting fucked for it, figuratively. You might as well get fucked literally. Stop looking away. Just, no. Stop looking away. Coward!
Pardon me. I know Natsuno-san's intentions are good, but...
Are you hungry? Why don't you join us for dinner?
She said us.
There goes my simple high school life. Things just keep getting weirder and weirder.
It's almost like you're an anime character. Wait, why is the writing in green almost like the Matrix? Fuck. Oh, what? There's another timeline? What? Where I don't get blackmailed? Or is it the timeline where I don't set down the chopsticks? Man. Man. Also, read the event title once you read the event so you don't look at the timeline. Juro Kurabe's living situation with Megumi is discovered by Natsuno Minami, so he ends up having to accept a request of taking in another lodger. Another lodger?! What happens in this timeline?
Okay.
Just let me, no more Christian, you keep, just let me, just stop, just stop, just stop.
Bad news, Juro.
What?
Let me guess. Amiguchi-kun's not there. He's probably at the cafeteria.
Thanks for making my life easier, man. Cool. Let's grab our stuff and head over.
So Megumi's lodging, but who the fuck made Megumi lodge?
Oh yeah, almost forgot.
Would you like to
I
get
never
crepes
finished
in our
reading
home?
this.
I'd love to, but I've kind of got somewhere to be.
Oh, you can look at Morgana with no problem.
Do you need something?
Not really, sorry.
Coward!
Patience, Juro. I'll let you borrow it when I'm done.
I just had a flashback of this, and this is the most disgusting thing ever. These guys in high school discovered sex toys, and they chipped in and bought one and shared it amongst themselves.
Iori-chan!
Whoops.
Shall we go home together? Sorry, I have plans. You too?
Ugh.
Sorry, Miwa-chan. It's okay. I'll go home by myself. But first, I'll take a peek at Amiguchi-kun. Okay, that's a little creepy. If you're looking for him, I just saw him by the vending machines. The break area? Yeah. Crap. I gotta get going.
I want to talk to ya!
Yuki Inaba's new album on tape.
I should head out
I
too.
don't have a cassette player.
See you, Miwa-chan.
Then why'd you buy
Later.
it?
Bye.
Yeah, talk to all of the people.
It's about that time.
Something up? You're staring.
Well, maybe not here. Let's go out to the hall.
Hell yeah!
There are drink vending machines at the break area.
Are you sure they're straight? Let's put it this way. They ended up marrying the first girl they dated in high school. But they kept insulting those girls, saying they're just practice girls all throughout high school. They peaked in high school. This is why I don't want my kids having the easy way through life. They need character. Otherwise, they just give up at the first sight of struggle. It's pretty pathetic, dude.
It's located at the corner of the schoolyard. If what Fuyusaka-san said was right, we should be able to find Amiguchi-kun there. Minami-san suddenly showed up at my house. And then brought over Miura-kun out of nowhere. As if I didn't have enough problems with Yakushiji around. I always dreamed of living on my own. So much for that.
Imagine settling at the age of 20. Settling at the age of 20. Like giving up at the age of 20. What the fuck?
Fuyusaka's avoiding you. Did you look up her skirt or something?
Shut up!
No? What kind of guy do you think I am?
I'm just saying.
It is weird, though. I wonder why she's acting that way.
Let's head to the cafeteria. If we're too slow, we'll lose him.
Hey, about Fuyusaka-san. I notice she always leaves during break time.
And? What about it?
I'm just wondering where
Judging
We
from
did
what
this.
she runs off to the nurses.
she's...
What?
Come on.
Okay, so we did this conversation, but we have more than one opportunity to do it.
Hey, remember the original Daimos movie I mentioned? Mighty Kaiju Daimos? They're showing it at the theater right now. Wanna go see it?
Isn't that the crappy old theater by Tsutsuji? I'd rather rent, then we can watch.
See, my whole point about them getting married is not the fact that they got married from someone in high school. My point was that they never intended to keep dating them in the first place, but then realized once they got out of high school, they couldn't get anything better, so they gave up. Eh. Ooh, happy birthday, Spooky. Come on, I want to eavesdrop.
Hey, if we're going to the cafeteria,
I wanted to eavesdrop.
Kurabe-kun, over here.
Oh, shit.
Well, this is awkward. If I go talk to her, Shiba-kun will never let me hear the end of it.
Cause fuck him, that's why. Yeah.
It's too hard to talk to her with Shiba-kun around.
Shiva, go play with yourself or something.
let's head to the cafeteria. If we're too slow, we'll lose him.
Let it go on ahead or some shit.
It's too hard to talk to her.
Then why am I talking to you?
If we're too slow, we'll...
Ah! No, talk to the...
It's...
But I want to talk to her, not him. I don't want to go to the cafeteria.
Never mind.
Ah!
Not here either, huh?
I hope you get hit by a bus.
Well, crap.
And I hope you survive.
So much for gaming today.
So your life sucks! Ah!
Looks like they're closed for the day. Maybe I'll just go home.
Christian, it's my struggle to have. I just don't want to be told what the solution is. I want to enjoy.
Think the girls might know where he is? Maybe they've seen him somewhere. I know you were eavesdropping earlier. You know, Kisaragi and the others. Did they mention him?
I don't know.
Guess we're out of options. Let's just go home.
No! Son of a bitch. Daily life sucks! No, you get back in there, boy!
Right.
Yes.
Bad news, Juro.
Let me guess. Amiguchi-kun's not there. He's probably at the cafeteria.
Thanks for making my life easier, man. Cool.
Usami-chan.
Let's grab our stuff and head over.
Would you like to get crepes on our way home?
I'd love to, but
Oh yeah,
I've kind of
almost
got
forgot.
somewhere to be.
Okay.
I never finished reading this.
What? Oh, there she is.
Whoops.
Shall we go home together?
Patience. I'll let you
Sorry,
borrow.
I have plans.
Something up?
Well, maybe not. Let's go out.
Back off! No, you
Fuyusaka's avoiding you.
you fucking cockblock! Go away. Go away!
Well, this is if I go talk to her.
Let's head to the cafe if we're too slow.
Wait.
Hey, I think I know where Amiguchi-kun is. He's probably outside at the break area.
Huh? You mean that place with the vending machines? Let's check it out.
Not we, you!
It's too hard to talk to her with Shiba-kun around.
Ah, I fucking hate Shiba-kun. Let's just stab the con.
We've got to get to the break. If we're too slow, we'll...
Ugh. I just want to get rid of you.
We've got to get to... If we're too slow, we'll...
It's too hard to talk to her.
She's grayed out though.
Never mind.
Ah!
If we're going to the school...
Shut up!
Where's the other...
I want to stab this guy.
There you are, my little arcade.
You know what's awkward? I thought these two people were the same person. I paid that little attention to them. I registered them as the exact same person. And now I realize they have a different hair color. LOL.
Amiguchi-kun.
Ah. Oh. What's up?
Why was that boy here? Oh, son of a whore.
Could we hang out again today?
You got it. Let's see. Why don't we go to your place this time?
Wait, Juro's place? No.
Great, more blackmail.
Don't you have the place to yourself right now?
No.
I want to check it out.
No. The farthest thing from Tomais. No more blackmail.
There's no point.
Christian, you understand what reverse psychology is, right? The more you tell me to do something, the less that I'm gonna do it. And it also gets incrementally more annoying that I actually stop wanting to read your comments. Do yourself a favor. Don't tell me what to do. It doesn't work.
Oh. My favorite drink is sold out.
You get another one.
It says it's out of change? Never seen that before.
Who's been fucking with my vending machines?
Minami-san suddenly showed up at my house, and then brought over Miura-kun out of nowhere. As if I didn't have enough problems with Yakushiji around. I always dreamed of living on my own. So much for that.
I think I'm just gonna like let you guys chat in chat for a while, so you guys can just chat amongst each other instead of trying to tell me what to do. So you guys chat with each other. I'm just gonna like play the game for the next hour.
It's true my grandma's away visiting relatives, but
That should probably
This
fix the
TV's
problem.
a piece of junk.
well, right now I have a guest staying over. Things are a little awkward, so sorry. It's just not a good time.
Well, alright.
Well, that was easy.
Let's go to my place then.
That's my man.
Thanks.
Leech!
Time is money. Let's go already.
Spineless yes man. I'm not blaming Christian. I'm just saying that I don't... That's not how... Ah!
It's already 7 o'clock.
Fab is commenting, not telling me what to do, Christian. You're telling me what to do. And I've been asking you repeatedly not to. I tell everyone unless I ask, don't. But making fun of it's fine, because I just glance over it. You get what I'm trying to say, right? The more you tell me to do something, the more I'm not gonna want to do it. It's just like it's an innate human thing. It's like, it's a thing. But also, if I'm having to do it because I'm told to do it, it's not letting me have my fun. It turns the game into an exercise rather than a game. It's just like... So, I'm just gonna play the game and let you guys talk amongst each other for like 30 minutes or something. And hopefully that airs out the issue. Oh, you were making a joke. I didn't realize. Because I keep getting told to look at the flowchart. And I look at the flowchart and I'm like, I didn't realize how to do it. It's just like... Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna play the game for a while. Sorry guys watching this on YouTube. Live streams are fun. Wait, is he playing? I thought he was playing Mario for a second. That's not Mario, but that is Sega. No, that's not the one where you shoot the ducks. I don't think I've ever actually seen this game before. Huh. Wait, that's not even him playing. That's Thingo. So this guy just wanted...
I can't see.
Wow. So you just come here to play his games. But where's the guy? Huh?
He's got so many new releases on CD. The TV shelf is full of things too.
Yeah.
Looks like laser discs. This is incredible.
Wait, this is probably CD, not DVD. DVD probably wouldn't have come out yet.
See.
Or maybe it could have. But if DVD came out, the game would be a lot better than this. And he's also got an electric guitar. Lucky kid. Fuck, he's got fucking everything. And look at this space that he's got in an expensive... Jesus, this kid is beyond well
Can't
off.
see.
This is insanely well off.
Man, Amiguchi's place is the best. Any game you want to play, he's got it. He really is a rich kid, huh? I'm jealous.
He's probably a little bit lonely sometimes.
Ah, crap! Don't talk to me right now. You'll break my concentration.
Wow. Wow.
You said you wanted a drink, right? You cool with soda?
Thanks, Amiguchi-kun.
Wow, nice guy. Can I spend some time with the host so he doesn't feel like he's being fucking used? Because... Wow. That feels bad, man.
It's getting dark. We should probably go get dinner soon. You're coming, right? My treat.
You already paid for my ramen last time. I feel kind of bad.
Then what? You want to call it a day?
I can still tag along. I'll just pay for my own food.
Damn. That means I've got to pay too. I can't see.
Oh. Did you watch the video?
Hey, I'm not gonna ignore a friend's recommendation.
Did you already finish it? What did you think?
Kind of a campy plot. You've got this mad scientist who loses his real body, so he builds a new body and sets out, bent on revenge. It was interesting, but definitely not for casuals.
For a B-movie? That just proves it's a masterpiece.
He seems like a chill dude. I just kind of... Kyoto, you're kind of a fucking dick, man. No wonder he's like, hey, let's go to your place. You know what I mean? Because if he's here, Kyoto's just playing video games. And it's like... You know what I mean? It's just... This is literally what it is. It feels pretty bad, right?
Just one more, okay? I need to try that again. If I die this time, I'll switch with you.
Come to think of it, I saw Shiba-kun in a dream the other day. A pretty creepy one. Something about an android.
I can't see.
Wait, so you were the one that made the... Okay, I'll remember you as the semi-decent guy, and I'll remember you as the dick.
Whoa.
What's up?
Just learning something about you. I figured you were only really into Western music. Never thought you'd be into the idol scene. Miyuki Inaba. She's been really getting big lately, hasn't she?
I mean, you know how it is. Just got curious.
Nah! Nah!
I'm getting hungry. Did you want to just grab dinner and go home?
Actually, do you think I could stay a little longer? I'd really appreciate it.
Oh! So he's asking her to get the fuck out. She keeps cooking dinner. He keeps having dinner and staying longer and longer, trying to push her away. She keeps trying to pull him in. Oh! Oh, that is... Wow. Oh!
My old man's probably at his mistress's place again. And I'm all by myself here. Stay as long as you want.
Mistress, yep.
Thanks.
Broken home.
Say, any specific reason you don't want to go home?
Well, the person I'm living with is,
He didn't know you were living with
I
someone.
can't put the blame on her. I'm the one with the problem.
Yes, you are.
If I'm around her too long, I might...
Oh.
Want to get food?
Oh, that, so he's getting into her, so he wants to push her away.
We're leaving.
But she keeps trying to pull
Hold
him.
on, I'm almost done.
Yeah, see, I had a mate that kept doing this. Like, every time he came over, he would literally just like, oh, I'll help myself. Computer's on, I'm playing video games. And it's like 6 hours later, he's still playing video games. And I was sort of like, yeah, when we start meeting from now on, we're not going to my place. Because I'm like, fuck it. Like, I know what's gonna happen. And I sort of like the same thing. It's like, goes to my place, opens the fridge, grabs like a soda or an energy drink or something, goes to my computer and starts playing. Doesn't even ask. Like, I would offer and I would give no problem. But it's more so that he just like comes in, takes what he wants, goes to the computer and does what he wants. And it's kind of like, the fuck? You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I know I'm not supposed to judge unless I know someone, but you're coming across as a dick. You know? They just...
We could swing by the video store. Pick up something new to watch.
Oh, speaking of, before I forget again, here you go.
Is that the sequel to that sci-fi flick? All right, let's check it out when we get back.
My god, these kids have so much time.
I'm gonna have to pass.
Oh, not in the mood for horror?
That's not it. Sorry, it's just... I think I've been watching too many movies lately. I'm getting kind of scared. I keep having weird dreams.
Again?
Ooh.
In the dream, I went insane. I killed everyone around me. Including Fuyusaka-san. And you.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yakushiji too. So now I feel anxious whenever she's around.
Oh.
I'm scared.
Oh.
I might end up actually killing her.
Oh. 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 Okay. Okay. It's the... Oh, wow. How'd you do it?
Izumi-san, stop.
Holy shit! Look at him go! Look at him, he's ripped!
Everyone. How could you do such a thing?
You came to the future for this? Whatever happened to protecting us?
He's ripped as fuck!
Ida, we had it all wrong. The true cause of this disaster was you.
What?
It's your nano machines. You all have them. That's what's calling the Daimos here. As long as you kids are alive, the hordes will keep on coming until they've destroyed all time and space.
You're lying.
I'm sorry.
But that was a stun round.
This is the only way.
Is that killing them or frying the nanos?
No.
I'm sorry, Yakushiji. The pain will only last for a moment. It's too late to back out now. I must kill my doubts and finish the job. In order to escape from this eternal cage, it must be done.
The cause of this was us?
You're persistent, Ida. Don't worry. I'll put you out of your misery.
My god. What have you done, Juro?
Wait, is that gut? Damn, boobs.
Morimura-san.
But is that implanting
Where's
nano?
the wound? Let me see it.
This was all for you. Morimura.
Why is every scene that she's just like bending that ass over? You know what's gonna be fucked? If the cat is making Megumi implant nanomachines in people, meanwhile, Juro is trying to kill the people with nanomachines. There's so much fucking with time! What just happened? As the story progresses, these files provide answers to mysteries related to individuals. Right, so these have been updated. I totally forgot this thing. I was so engrossed. During the Battle of 2025, he sustained brain damage and was nearly reduced to an empty husk. To prevent this outcome, Morimura created a new personality, Juro Kurabe, and implanted it in... Wait. Juro Kurabe is a 16-year-old boy... Right, so... Oh, shit. So that's what he did, and then Ah! My head! So much! Wow, the plot's really gonna thicken on this one. Wow. Comes from the future. The world destroyed at 2025. A composed, laid-back girl who's also a helpless romantic. I like that the new part actually lights up. Megumi Yaku Shiji, who hopes to bring back Juro Kurabe's past memories, encounters a cat whose name's Fluffy. His past memories are the one of the future of him shooting people. The cat asks her to enter a contract with him, the terms being that he'll help bring back Kurabe's memories if she helps Fluffy fulfill his mission. Though she tends to be serious about her and holds her emotions close to her chest, Yaku Shiji is very affectionate when it comes to Kurabe, as seen when she moves into the Kurabe house rather forcefully. Moreover, she's a skilled cook who whips up lunch and dinner for Kurabe and Keitaro Miura almost every day. Yakushiji enters a contract with Fluffy and uses a magical gun to shoot Renya Goto, Keitaro Miura, Shu Amiguchi, Tomi Kisarage, and Iori Fuyusaka. Yashujiki is the only one who's able to see Fluffy. I just gotta chill down my spine, and all these people just so happen to be pilots. And it's enabling them to pilot the damn robots. I'm starting to suspect that she's injecting them with nanomachines. Technology from the future seems like magic. Nanomachines are something that we currently have in development, but is in testing. She could be implanting them with nanos. Oh, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? I didn't touch it. Jesus, it just... oh, I did this? Oh. Wow, you are so sensitive, aren't you? Holy shit, look. I barely touched it. Just look, look. Like, you accidentally touch it even a little bit. It's a fucking hairline trigger. Watch. Like, I didn't even press it. Look. You're able to see this, right? Look. It's kind of a... This is a press. This is just... You know what I mean? I ain't pressing shit, man. I'm just like holding this thing. Like, I gotta hold it like this. Damn. Genome. Man, I'm having Assassin's Creed vibes here, man. On one day, Minami finds BJ hiding in the track room. He's in search of a memory cell and Sentinel number 17, so she decides to help him find them. She's very close to her neighbor, Granny Tamao, Juro Kurabe's grandmother. Tamao Kurabe, you don't have enough Fluffy, oh, fuck you. Wow. Can Kuma put a block on ads? You can't block ads. It's Twitch. You can't block ads on Twitch. It's just how they do it. And ad blockers don't work on Twitch. It's Twitch. Like, but I can't stop ads on Twitch. It's their own platform. I don't have the power. It's like blocking ads on YouTube. I can decide that I don't want ads on a video, but then YouTube just puts on their own ads. Like, I don't have that power. Can't you control when the ads play? I can manually trigger ads, but I'm not manually triggering ads. And when you don't manually trigger ads, they trigger them themselves. So either way, you get ads. I can't be triggering them while I'm playing. Like, my screen, if I could grab the camera, which I can't, because I would smash it if I pulled the cord, but my left screen is Twitch activity, stream info, chat, the recording, and my right screen is the game. In order to trigger ads, I have to open up a browser. But to open up the browser would use up too much juice. So I don't have the browser open. So I'm not triggering ads, Twitch is. Like, there's nothing I can do, man. Don't look at me. Alright, let's take a brief little break. Let's take a 3-minute break. I'm gonna go make a coffee and continue. The plot is bloody thickening. I want to do more destruction because I fucking love it. Keitaro Miura's prologue. Wait, so I just have to play a prologue to get more battles. That's funny. Because I've been doing so much story that when we unlock combat, there's going to be a lot of combat. Oh, so if I did your game, I can do more battles. Yeah, nah, I want to go more into this. So are Twitch and YouTube just competing ads? Yeah, they are. YouTube and Twitch, so bad. All right, let's go. Juro Kurabe was hanging out at Shu Amiguchi's house with Kyuta Shiba. He didn't want to go home, fearing that this nightmare of killing Megumi Yaku Shiji would end up happening in real life. Wait, so you dreamt of killing everyone in the future that's like on fire, and so you're scared of having her live with you? Well, that makes a lot more sense in a real weird way. By the way, he was built as fuck. He was Chris Redfield.
Bad news, Juro.
Let me guess. Amiguchi-kun's not there. I think he's at the break area.
Thanks for making my life easier, man. Cool. Let's grab our stuff and head over.
Get rid of Shiba in the classroom or hallway. Get rid of him in the classroom, you say? You just get some wire and...
Oh, yeah.
The papers. Miss Morimura forgot them again.
Yeah. The teacher with the big titties needs your help.
Patience, Juro. I'll let you borrow it when I'm done.
Didn't you want to go to Amiguchi-kun's house?
Whoops. This is no time to be...
Sorry, Shiba-kun. I have to drop off these papers.
Again? Jeez. Well, just meet me at the front gate when you're done. In the meantime, I'll go hunt down Amiguchi.
Yay!
Sorry, Miwa-chan. It's okay. I'll go home by myself. But first, I'll take a peek at Amiguchi-kun. Okay, that's a little creepy. If you're looking for him, I just saw him by the vending machines. The break area?
By the way, that was sheer coincidence. I didn't realize it was actually going to tell me the solution. I didn't get that from those messages. Like, when people do this, I'm just like, but I don't get it. I didn't realize it actually gives you... Wait, what?
I should head out too. See you? I guess it's...
Something up?
Well, Maybe not here. Let's go out to the hall.
Yes! Yes! It feels like I'm watching a movie.
Kurabe-kun, over here.
Go for gold, son!
What's going on, Fuyusaka-san?
Well, you know that dream you were telling me about? The truth is, it's real. It actually happened.
The shooting one?
What do you mean?
Wait, you just tell people about your dream of shooting everyone? Okay.
What was that dream about again?
You don't remember? You just mentioned it again last week. You know, the one about the shootout?
Shootout?
Something about taking refuge in a harbor. But you ended up getting shot and captured.
Well, that's another dream.
I was the only one who managed to escape.
Oh, yeah. In order to prevent killer robots from being invented, a factory got blown up, right?
You remember now?
I didn't know you were into action movies. That's the plot of Exterminator 2, right? I almost forgot.
Why is everything a movie?
So you don't remember after all?
Of course I do. That movie is a masterpiece.
It's the
I'm not
drugs.
talking about a movie. This is something that actually happened. And it wasn't just a dream either.
It's 100% the drugs.
Kurabe-kun, that wasn't a movie. It wasn't.
Why is there an ant in my room?
Does that mean UFO Wars is real too?
There is a UFO. It's beneath us.
No way. It's just like the movie, isn't it? We're going to ride that UFO and fight off enemies.
No, that's what the Sentinels are for.
Sentinels?
Giant robots. They were created to defeat the Kaiju.
What about this one? Is it real too? If the Daimos showed up in real life? I don't know. I think it'd be pretty awesome.
Well, lucky you. You'll be seeing plenty of them soon.
Huh?
Daimos is the general name for them. But there are many different types. Some as big as a truck, some bigger than a whole building.
That series is really cool.
Who made
It
these?
featured all kinds of different kaiju.
Who's been fucking with time?
If you love movies that much, you should check out this drama series.
What's it about?
It's an episodic show where the story plays out in different ways each time. In this one, an alien seeks refuge on Earth. There's a famous scene where he teleports onto a bridge. You've never seen it before?
That was a real event. It took place on Sumire Bridge in the year 2089.
Now that you mention it, that scene did look like it was shot at Sumire Bridge.
Chill.
I was the only one there.
Who's been fucking with time?
You never made it, Kurabe-kun.
No, that's not true. I was there. You and I were transmitted together. Wait, what?
The drugs are wearing off.
You're so interesting, Fuyusaka-san.
Don't you already know all this? You're the one who told me about it. Remember when we were cleaning up the science room? You said you saw a shootout from the future in your dreams.
Cleaning up the science room. Now that I think about it,
Damn, these movies are so realistic. Meanwhile, the cameraman, yeah, yeah, keep killing them. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, look!
Handed you the key.
Another Sentinel pilot!
Be sure not to misplace it.
Renya Goto, second year. Popular with all the ladies.
Wow, look, it's the guy that's supposed to be Monokuma. The OG Monokuma.
A snob.
When you're done cleaning, be sure to lock up. Then return the key to Miss Morimura.
You know,
Understood?
the one with the big titties.
Then if you'll excuse me.
Sorry for the trouble.
Well, if you excuse me, I need to put a broom up my
There's
ass.
not much left to do. Let's get this over with. I'll wash the equipment over there. Could you put the beakers back on the shelf?
Goto-senpai is so mature. It's hard to believe he's just a high schooler like me.
I'm hungry, man. Cleaning duty sucks ass.
Shiba-kun, stop complaining and get to work.
Did you say something? You were mumbling. Speak clearly, please.
It's Saturday.
What are you doing here on Saturday?
Kinda sucks to be doing cleaning duty.
Rules are rules. Just deal with it, okay?
Just fucking burn down the school or something. It'll be quicker. It's made of wood. It'll burn. Hello, Mr. Monokuma version 1.0. Monokuma. Monokuma. I put like the beaker somewhere.
Isn't Goto-senpai responsible? No wonder he's so popular.
Where should I put this?
Beakers go in the big cabinet in the back.
It's time to cook.
Guess it goes in here. This one too.
I can't believe I'm actually cleaning up in a video game.
That's all of them.
And what the fuck is this guy doing?
Let's just go
Finish
home
with
and
the
let
beakers?
Fuyusaka do it.
All that's left now is sweeping up.
Stop kidding around.
Wow. Rude.
What is it?
Damn.
What's gotten into you? Is there something on my face?
Sorry. I was just thinking about the woman from my dream last night.
The memes, Jack. The memes.
I think it was you, Fuyusaka-san.
God damn it.
Me? In your dream?
God damn it.
You were dressed in all black.
Oh God, keep going.
Strong, commanding, and honestly, pretty attractive.
Jesus. Oh my God.
You're just talking about the dream, right?
Yes, and you had stilettos too, and a whip, and a gerbil up my ass. Fuck.
What happened in it?
See, at first you had her curiosity, now you have her attention.
It's kind of embarrassing to talk about.
Oh, dude, these screenshots. Recall the dream. Shootout. No, not. I don't want the shootout dream. I want the sex dream.
I've probably just seen too many movies.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Come on, you can tell me.
Really? I'm gonna be disappointed if it's you shooting her.
The apocalypse was coming. To prevent it, we had to go back in time.
And it's dead.
And blow up some sort of facility. But that got us in some trouble. Thanks to the bombing, the cops came after us.
See, he could have gotten laid had he not started talking about bombing.
It came down to a shootout, and the two of us got separated.
Oh, so I was a criminal.
Well, kind of. It was a just cause.
Uh-huh. Well, that does sound exciting. I'm curious to hear how it ends.
Oh yeah? I can keep going.
These are 4K
Were you
screenshots. Wow, she turns into the teacher with the big titties. I knew there was something up with that hair. Wow. Wow. Damn. She filled out quite a bit. Puberty really worked out well for her. I mean, she won the puberty lottery. God damn.
Show me.
It's nothing.
I had a misstep too. I failed to kill one of the researchers.
The deed is done, though. The entire facility's been destroyed.
Wait, so are you telling me you're also the student, but also the teacher in said school keeping Kurabe drugged to forget the future, but you're also in the God damn it!
We did good. The Interstellar Development Project was sent back to square one.
Do you think we've changed the future?
Sure hope so. If not, then we'll have killed all those innocents for nothing. I'd like to believe they haven't died in vain. A patrol boat. They're onto us. I'll handle this. You go on ahead.
This wasn't part of the plan.
I can barely walk.
So what, you want me to abandon you here?
You just need to make it through today. Remember? Let's go.
Dang! So that's what he meant by attractive. Oh, god damn it. After hearing about Iori Fuyusaka's premonitions, Juro Kurabe started to recall the shootout dream he told her about in the science room. I asked Hachan for my coffee. She forgot. Damn. I'll call her. Let's look at the mystery file real quick. Is there anything new? Wait, the key? Yeah, that's definitely a Sentinel key. Oh! The woman from Shu Amiguchi's dream who looks a lot like Miss Morimura. She also looks like the woman who appears in Juro Kurabe's dream. She also looks like Iori Fuyusaka. Ah, yes, my coffee. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, you are the teacher, but you're also the student. God fucking damn it. And then you also get killed. So you make it through today, you go back in time, you get yourself killed, he gets the key to the Sentinel, he gets in the God damn it! And they call it remembrance too, almost like it already happened. So what is the present? Where is the present? When is the present? You won the puberty lottery.
Sure.
So we talk to her in the hallway and we get the flashback scene. We get rid of him. And then there's two other options. What the hell is this? There's another option. Huh.
Bad news, Juro.
Let me guess. I think he's at the break.
Thanks for making my life be cool. Let's grab our stuff. Oh, yeah. Don't just leave me here.
I take 0 shits. Wait, break area is the other way.
The school you...
So let's see what happens in the break area. Nani?
Juro. You'll be home for dinner, right? I'll cook something for you.
Hey, watch what you're saying. We're still at school. And Shiba-kun's here. It's too hard to talk to her with Shiba-kun around.
Oh!
We've got to get to the break. If we're too slow, we'll lose him.
So there's another... Oh, okay. So that's the other... Oh.
It says it... Never seen... Oh. My favorite drink...
Hey, Kurabe.
Are we on for
I got somewhere to be.
Well, alright.
We're fucking with time.
Sorry, man.
And the little kid hasn't walked away either.
No, I'm sorry for asking all the time.
What a bummer. After all that, I think I'm gonna cry.
In my dream, a woman and I went back in time to prevent the extinction of humanity. To do that, we had to blow up some sort of research facility. And, well, we did it. And if that weren't enough, we shot the researchers dead. The woman I was with in that dream looked eerily similar to Fuyusaka-san.
You know what they say about chasing 2 rabbits. Pick one.
That dream was awful. I was going around killing students. I shot so many. Like Fuyusaka-san and Yakushiji.
So he's a, No, fuck, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. So what, I just go home? Damn it! Daily life fucking sucks.
Right.
Alright, get back in there right now! What are you doing looking in that bag?
Oh yeah, almost forgot.
Would you like to get crepes on our way home?
Hey, look, a distraction.
Usami-chan, you've been acting strange lately. Are you okay? You seem kind of...
Okay, now I go out on the hallway.
But you're just fine, right? Hey! Iori-chan!
Whoops.
Hello, woman who lives at my house.
You'll be home for dinner, right? I'll cook something for you.
Hey, watch what you're saying. We're still at school.
For tonight, I'm thinking Hamburg steak.
I remember that.
Your favorite.
Knock it off. If people find out we're living together, we'll be expelled from school.
Is that so? I don't mind.
Well, I do mind. So please.
Damn!
Sorry. It's our secret, I know. I'll be a little more discreet.
If he doesn't realize... Slap!
Jeez. It feels awkward going home like this.
Look, you're already risking so much. Just... come on.
I'm gonna be restless all night.
You know what helps guys get to sleep?
We're just teenagers. We can't be living together already.
Come on.
What is she thinking?
You know what she's thinking about.
Just showing up at my place and treating me like this?
Oh no, you poor thing. She's at your place cooking you food. Oh god, no. It's terrible, isn't it? How can I live like this? Yes! She just rocks up. It's like, sup! Just walks in. What the fuck?
That's strange. The front door was unlocked.
Are you fucking serious? She just broke in and... How fucked would it be? Someone breaks into your place and they cook you dinner. Like, what would you do? Like, what would you do?
I hope there wasn't a break-in.
Literally, some guy just breaks into people's houses and cooks them a delicious meal with what they have in the fridge. What would you do? Like, imagine that shit.
Huh? You're...
a girl. It's like the front door was unlocked. Yeah, but the balcony was wide open. And I'll go, had a girl do that to him. He was creeped out as fuck.
You're from my school, right? I think we're in the same...
Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? Oh, right. I would be a little creeped out too. I'd be like, what the fuck's going on here? This screenshot will come in handy. Yeah, this would be a little bit.
It's been 40 years.
Oh yeah, this would definitely set off a few alarm bells.
I've missed your touch.
Slightly creeped out. I understand why you're creeped out.
Hold on, back up. What are you doing in my house?
I'll be renting a room starting today. My name is Megumi Yakushiji. Hello there.
Man, I've seen porno scripts that were less creepy than this.
You're joking, right?
I spoke with your landlord, Juro Kurabe.
Yeah, not creepy at all.
She gave me this rental agreement.
My grandma?
I've already moved in my furniture.
My grandma gave you her blessing? I mean, grandma's like... Grandma's an OG. Grandma's an OG.
Jeez. I mean, Yeah, there was an empty room.
Jesus Christ. My grandson has no experience with girls. So I'm gonna let this teenage girl live with him and hope for the best. Jesus Christ. Grandma's an OG. Kuma, imagine if you saw Juro's story before you started Megumi. Think that would change your impression? Of course it would. That's the whole point of the story. Depending on what you've experienced first, your reaction will be different, which is why I don't want people telling me what happens. Because this is what it's all about. This is what makes it fun. It's like Zero Escape. Without the killing. Wait, there is sort of killing.
And she said she was planning to rent it out, but I didn't expect it to be a girl from school.
Stop complaining.
What were you thinking, Grandma? There's no way. I can't do this. Grandma's going to be out this whole month. She's visiting relatives back in Shimane. That means it's just the two of us here.
Yo, Gram.
If the school finds out, we're going to be expelled.
Well, that wouldn't be so bad.
What?
Anyway, I need to get started on dinner. As thanks for letting me stay with you, I'll be taking care of your meals. I hope you like it.
Hey, wait!
I can understand a little bit of the hesitation. Ah!
Kurabe-kun?
It's the teacher!
Huh?
With the big
Miss
titties.
Morimura.
What's the matter? You seem deeply concerned.
Imagine she's behind you, you turn around and you accidentally motorboat. By sheer coincidence. I just be like, hello. I am a child. I'm not apologizing. Oh, come on, you're thinking the same thing. Jesus Christ. And it doesn't help that she's holding them up. Look how she's just going. Ah! Are you here to give us more drugs?
Are you feeling ill?
No, that's not it. You forgot these again.
Oh my.
Of course she did.
Sorry for the trouble. I do appreciate it.
She didn't forget them.
Thank you, Kurabe-kun.
She did not forget
Well,
them.
that saves me a trip. Now, I wonder if Shiba-kun was able to find Amiguchi.
She did not forget the papers. She's just using it as an excuse. Wait, where did Megumi go? Wait, you were daydreaming and then... Wait. He was daydreaming. Am I gonna see the cat?
So, what do you plan to do?
Yakushiji.
I've gotten permission from Morimura.
I see. Even if that's the case, it isn't looking good. There's an issue with Juro's condition. We can't let it continue as is.
You still plan on using him, don't you? You can't. I won't let you. Please, let him be free of the Sentinel.
As of now, he's the only one who can fight. I can't promise anything. I recognize the position you're in. You harbor feelings for him, correct? But you must understand that he is no longer the Izumi you knew.
Izumi?
He is Juro Kurabe. You would do well to consider him an entirely different person. The new personality is not stable. Don't disregard the danger this may put you in.
Juro will recover. I'll make sure of it.
Even if we erase the personality of Juro Kurabe...
What?
It would be a futile effort, as I've already explained. Izumi's memory is gone. There is nothing left.
Was it the cat?
This is for your own good.
Just let me be.
I cannot.
So
You must return to Shikishima.
And what if I say no?
You're a difficult one. This is for your own good.
Just let me be.
I cannot.
Oh, they're just looping.
Izumi.
You must return to Shikishima.
Haven't I heard that name before?
So-
I think
And what if I
Shinonome
say
Senpai
no?
called me that. Oh, and I saw it at the
You're a
nurse's
difficult
office
one.
too. There was a document labeled
This is
Juro
for your own
Izumi.
good.
Just let me be.
So they're unable to pilot Sentinels, or the Sentinels are unable
must
to be
return to
piloted
Fukushima.
because they're not active or working.
And what
So
if I
either
say
they
no?
don't have the nanomachines, but she goes on a mission making people able to pilot the Sentinels. But they wanted to eliminate the nanomachines to stop the dominoes from coming to Earth.
I cannot.
So we've got two conflicted forces.
You must return to Shikishima.
And what if I say no?
But we don't know who's on whose side, because if the nanomachines are causing the dominoes to come to us, but they're also the thing we need to pilot the
for your own
Sentinels to
good.
stop the dominoes,
Just let me be.
that comes down to the question of what is the UFO?
You must return
Why
to
do the dominoes
Shikishima.
want it?
And what if I say no?
Kurabe.
Juro.
How long have you been listening?
She says Juro.
What was that about? Who is Izumi?
Uh-oh.
I'll cook one of your favorite meals tonight. So please, come right home, okay? No eating out.
Uh-oh.
I'm a different person? Juro Izumi? That's ridiculous.
Is your grandma even real?
And yet, why do I have this sinking feeling? It's like the one Yakushiji has feelings for isn't me.
You don't say.
It's Izumi.
You're like a meat bag. You know, genetically, there's probably 3 people in the world that have the same genetics as you. Therefore, there's 3 people in the world that are just like you. Imagine that! You just pop into another Kuma. It's like, wait, what the fuck? Hola, señor! Why are you Spanish? Espanol Kuma! Nani? Imagine being a teenage boy with pumping hormones, and now you have to deal with this. I mean, not only are you surrounded by girls that you like, and now there's a girl at home living with you, but you also have to contend with the fact that the girl living with you might think you're a different person, and you might be a different person for 40 years in the future. Imagine the clusterfuck that would be your mind. With the sexual frustration, of course. Jesus Christ. That would not be healthy. My secret immortality plan is becoming Spanish. I need a sombrero. No more vodka. Tequila. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry for butchering the Spanish language, but I did my best. Man, I had a Spanish teacher back when I was in primary school. And she was this spicy, fun-sized Latina. Oh my God, she was hot. She was hot. I didn't even it was, you know, that weird time where you don't even realize you're into girls. I found out I was into girls. She was spicy. Damn. The immortality plan to link the 4 Kumas, and by that method become eternal. Well, the theory of becoming immortal through transmigration of your consciousness has been something, it was an idea that has existed for a very long time. It's nothing new. The whole concept of eternal life is your consciousness or your soul leaving the body. Whether it be via reincarnation or ascension to an afterlife in another plane or something like that, it's more or less fundamentally the same. Your consciousness does not cease to exist when your body does. We humans don't want to die. And, you know, it's kind of understandable that you want to live. I mean, you know, it's preferable to being dead. But at the same time, for how many centuries and thousands of years have different rulers and emperors and kings and scientists and, you know, everyone try to prolong life, whether it be through consumption of particular foods or abstinence of certain things, or, you know, the consumption of hearts or blood or human sacrifice, or, you know, all these different things. At a certain point, you have to accept that your consciousness will cease. I mean, we discussed this earlier in this series, where people were saying you can upload your consciousness and you will be immortal. Well, you're uploading your memories and onto an AI and a learning, you know, program, which can emulate you, but it's not you. Your consciousness will still cease. So you're not actually immortal. You're just creating a carbon copy of your thoughts. That's not immortality. So, you know, we've been there. We've talked about it. Immortality would be in some way preserving who you are, which, you know, we are the brain. But good luck with that. Even that would have an expiration date. I mean, if you were to remove the brain and perfectly encase it and all these things, you might make it last for 200-300 years. You wouldn't be in your physical body anymore. You could make a machine body. You could be an android. You could do something like that. I mean, I have no doubt that someone is eventually going to do it. It's only a matter of time. Thing is, you only delay the inevitable. You don't stop it. And even if you were able to reverse aging and, you know, become youthful again, there is always the possibility of something happening, like a plane crash or getting run over or something like that. There is always going to be the chance that you're going to die. And you can live your entire life being fearful of death and do everything you can to avoid it. But can that truly be regarded as living? You are so obsessed with stopping yourself from dying that you've actually wasted the time you have. Is that really living? Okay, let's get back to reality. This is a good fucking game. It brings up a lot of questions. It's totally up my alley. Juro Kurabe accidentally heard the conversation between Megumi Yakushiji and Renya Goto. He's troubled by the fact that there's another version of himself that goes by the name Juro Izumi. Ignore my wild idea, we don't want to add British and Italian Kuma. Imagine if we've used Slav Kuma, Japanese Kuma, Spanish Kuma, and French Kuma.
Juro.
There's a French Kuma?
Let me guess. Amiguchi-kun's not there. I think he's at the break area.
Thanks for making my life easier, man. Cool. Let's grab our stuff and head over.
Here's the question. You're saying fuse. What if you're actually putting them back together?
Forgot them again.
Oh, look, a distraction.
Patience. I'll let you...
Sorry, Shiba. I have to drop up.
Again? Jeez.
Wait.
Well, just meet me at the front in the meantime.
We can ask Megumi about Izumi.
Izumi? Haven't I heard that name? Oh, and I saw it at the nurse. There was a document labeled Juro Izumi.
Fly, you fool. To the nurse's office. Hello, woman that lives at my house.
Juro.
Hey, about what you said.
Different conversation. I'm following you.
I'm sorry for eavesdropping, but I couldn't help thinking about what you and Goto-senpai said. This Juro Izumi. Is that me? I need to know.
You really did it now.
You are just you.
Clever answer.
Except for one thing. You don't remember me. A bit sad, but that's how it is.
No, come back!
The nurse's office is on the opposite side. I should use the other.
Poor thing. Is that what you call Hachon, Kuma? The girl who lives at your house? Yeah, Hachon is basically that. The girl that lives in my house. And spends an awful lot of time with Chiki.
Guess Miss Morimura's not here.
Is she piloting a Sentinel too? Shinome Senpai.
Shinonome Senpai.
She's a Sentinel pilot.
Izumi-kun?
Ding, ding, ding.
I'm so glad you're safe. I heard terrible things. So, I thought...
Senpai, my name is Kurabe. Juro Kurabe.
That's right. Yes. I remember.
I was gonna ask, did you hit your head or something, but the bandages, you know.
Since she's not around, I'll just leave the surveys on her desk. I'm sure she'll see them when she gets back. Miss Morimura's desk. Last time I was here, I saw those creepy documents about me.
Okay. Let's just look around while someone's
They're
looking
gone.
at it.
Last time, she had documents on Juro Izumi here. I guess she put them away.
If I was a document, where would I go?
Izumi? Haven't I heard that Oh, and I... So you know him too? Juro Izumi?
Juro Izumi
is you. But right now, you've been given a different personality.
Given? By who?
The two of us lost our memories after a certain incident. We suffered serious mental trauma. Especially you. I heard that you had it worst of all. But I'm not so well off either. My memories keep disappearing. I'm not sure if I'll even remember this conversation.
That sounds like something. That sounds like something that's actually been happening quite a bit.
What was this incident?
It happened in the future. But you received medical treatment here. Back in the past.
The future? No way.
It's true. And you're Juro Izumi.
This is crazy. Honestly, it's really hard for me to believe.
I don't blame you.
There's gotta be...
Whoa, you're still here?
Shiba-kun, what's up?
I couldn't find Amiguchi anywhere, so I thought I'd come looking for you.
Are you alright?
No, I'm not. And neither are you.
Well, shit. This is like a fucking conspiracy.
Well, guess that's that. Let's call it a day and go home.
Who's in on it? Who isn't in on it? Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Even the cat's in on it. I don't want to give up yet. I'm not the type to give up. Alright, I can't talk to her. Am I gonna get suicided at home?
Freaking Amiguchi. You're not getting away from me tomorrow.
My god, that guy's a pest. No wonder no one gave you a Sentinel. Protagonist with story progress at 30% or over. 9. Currently 3. Son of a whore! They're like, no. Stop finding out so much about the truth. Go play other characters, you bastard. I'm like, no! I don't wanna! Juro Kurabe accidentally heard the conversation between Megumi Yakushiji and Renya Goto. He's troubled by the fact that there's another version of himself that goes by the name Juro Izumi. And they're basically like, just do Keito Miura's prologue event, goddammit! And Kuma's like, yeah. I'm gonna figure out the plot twist! Just do the prologue! Yeah. I'm the cat meme, except I'm a bear. I refuse. Play like a normal person. Do the prologue. No! I refuse to do prologues. I just dive into the deep end. Fuck it. Deep end it is. Oh, god damn it. Alright, let's take a quick break and charge into the next person. We need a break in between people. We need to space it. So let's take a quick break and we'll be right back. Listen to the music.
She said something along those lines too.
She, huh? His real name is Tsukasa Okino.
Oh!
He wears that stuff for his own reasons.
That was a guy?
Don't joke about that. You're just trying to confuse me.